At Leostream, we are excited to announce our new integration with the latest v4 API of Nutanix Prism. By proving our capabilities in provisioning, power management, and brokering of virtual applications and desktops in Nutanix's Acropolis hypervisor, we have become Nutanix Ready certified. Now, you can use Leostream to broker and deploy virtual applications and desktops running on Nutanix to your end users with confidence. Compared to many VDI solutions, Leostream contains a simple architecture with minimal infrastructure requirements. To deploy Leostream on Nutanix, you simply need a Leostream broker server, which can run on Red Hat Enterprise, Rocky, or Alma Linux with a minimum version of 9.6. The Leostream broker is where you assign end users to machines, define how sessions will behave, and integrate with all of the third-party software necessary to securely deliver resources to your end users, including connections to a hypervisor, such as Nutanix Acropolis. Optionally, you can also install a Leostream gateway, which allows for remote users to access their virtual resources over a secure reverse proxy, enabling zero-trust access so they can remain productive securely while working from home or on the go. On the desktop side, our lightweight Leostream agent can be installed to allow for the automatic joining of provisioned virtual machines to Active Directory domains. And on the client side, we support a wide range of access methods, including via a browser or HTML5 for clientless endpoints, and thin or fat clients with our Leostream Connect software installed. Setting up a connection to your Nutanix Prism instance is quite easy with the use of Leostream. First, navigate to your Leostream broker URL and sign in with your administrator credentials. Once in the console, navigate to Setup and click on Centers. Click on Add Center and select either Nutanix AHV for the v3 API or Nutanix Prism for the v4 API. Assign a display name for the connection that makes sense to you and enter your Prism Central host name or IP address. Next, enter the credentials of a user who has the necessary permissions to execute Prism APIs that will be used by the Leostream broker for VM provisioning. You can set up a scan interval, which defines the amount of time the broker waits before checking to see if there were any changes at the hypervisor level and updating its resources accordingly. Scan intervals can be set in increments as small as 5 minutes or up to 1 day. Click Save, and the broker will automatically begin pulling in resources from your Nutanix Acropolis environment, which can now be managed on the Leostream broker. Once that connection is set up, you will now have the ability to provision virtual machines based off of templates. Leostream features provisioning capabilities for Nutanix Acropolis hypervisor so that you can rapidly spin up many VM copies based off of a single golden template. Provisioning is defined within the configuration section of the Leostream broker under Pools. Here, you can select your Nutanix center, specify how virtual machine copies will be named, which numerical sequence will be appended to those virtual machine copies, which golden template to deploy from, and which cluster those virtual machines should be deployed in. You can also define provisioning minimum and maximum limits, as well as auto-scaling machines based on the day of week and time of day. Finally, select Initialize Newly Provisioned Desktops as Deletable if you would like your newly provisioned machines to be non-persistent and automatically deleted by the Leostream broker based on manual or schedule-defined auto-scaling. Now you are ready to deliver virtual machines to your end users so that they can get their work done from anywhere, on any device, and at any time. Choose from a wide range of award-winning protocols, including Amazon's DCV, Hewlett-Packard's PC over IP, and Mac9's TGX. Or simply use a free protocol, such as Microsoft RDP or VNC. When you have a solution as flexible as Leostream, you get to decide exactly how you want to enable secure and efficient employee productivity. But with that said, that's all for today's video showcasing Leostream's partnership with Nutanix. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.